Welcome back. In today's video, we will be talking about the top 5 cybersecurity jobs. And if you've ever thought about what it takes to be a real-life, modern-day digital hero, well, you are about to find out. Seriously, think about it. Forget the capes and the secret layers for a minute. The biggest, most important battles today, they're happening online. The heroes we desperately need are the ones fighting from a keyboard. So if you've ever wanted to protect people and fight the bad guys, you've come to the right place. Okay, so let's get right into it. You've probably seen these jobs popping up everywhere, haven't you? It feels like every company out there is looking to hire someone in cybersecurity. And you know what? There's a really simple reason for all the buzz. The truth is, the bad guys are getting craftier every single day, and cyber attacks are on the rise big time. This means companies are in a huge scramble, looking for skilled people who can stand on the digital front lines and defend their most valuable secrets. This has created an absolutely massive opportunity for anyone looking to jump into a super exciting and really important career. So who are these heroes exactly? We're going to break down the 5 most essential roles in the entire cybersecurity universe. A good way to think about it is like they're different classes of superheroes, right? Each one has its own unique powers and missions. Let's meet the team. First up, we've got the Cybersecurity Analyst. This is your digital guardian, the one who's always watching, always vigilant. They are the first line of defense, keeping an eye on everything with these high-tech tools called SIEM. That's S-I-E-M. Think of it like a super advanced security system, pulling in alerts from everywhere, just looking for anything that seems off. Now, this role is really a balancing act. On the one hand, it is a fantastic way to break into the industry. It's got a super clear path for growth. But on the other hand, it can get pretty intense. You're dealing with a never-ending stream of alerts, and yeah, that sometimes means working the night shift to keep everything locked down. And don't just take my word for it. This perfectly captures the biggest appeal of the job. As one pro on Reddit put it, it's the perfect launchpad. You start here, you learn the ropes, and from there, the entire world of cybersecurity can open right up for you. All right, next up, the penetration tester, or pen tester for short. Now, these are the good guy hackers. Companies literally pay them to try and break into their own systems, ethically, of course. The whole point is to find the weak spots before the real criminals can. How cool is that? Being a pen tester is amazing if you love solving puzzles. One day, you might be pretending to be a hacker sending a phishing email, and the next, you're trying to crack a network password. The only catch? It can be tough to land this job without some solid experience. And you have to be learning all the time, because the bad guys are always coming up with new tricks. This quote just nails it. I mean, imagine your job is to solve these complex, high-stakes puzzles all day, every day. If that sounds like your kind of thing, then the life of a pen tester might just be calling your name. Okay, let's pull back from the front lines and head to the command center with our third role, the security architect. If an analyst is a guard on the wall and a pen tester is a spy behind enemy lines, then the architect, they're the one who designed the entire fortress from the ground up. They create the master blueprint for a whole company's defenses. This is a deeply strategic role. You get a ton of respect and a great salary because you're the one making the big picture decisions. You're designing things like a zero-trust network, where the default is to trust nothing, but that comes with huge responsibility. If your design has a flaw, the entire company is at risk. The pressure's on. And here's the key difference. While a lot of other roles are busy reacting to threats, putting out fires, the architect is proactively building defenses to stop those fires from ever starting. This is definitely a role for the grand strategists out there. So, what happens when a threat actually breaks through those defenses? Well, that's when you call in our fourth hero, the Incident Response Analyst. Just think of them as the paramedics of the digital world. When a disaster strikes, they're the ones who rush to the scene, stop the bleeding, and save the day. This is a high adrenaline job for sure. You feel incredibly important because you are literally saving the company when it's in crisis. The downside? That crisis can hit at 3 in the morning on a weekend. It's unpredictable, it's super high stress, and it's definitely not for the faint of heart. And that really gets to the heart of this role. If you're the kind of person who shines under pressure and loves the idea of being the one everyone counts on when everything goes wrong, this is the job for you. And finally, we've reached the top of the mountain. The fifth and final role is the CISO. That's the Chief Information Security Officer. This is the general of the whole cybersecurity army. They lead all the teams, they set the entire strategy, and they report directly to the CEO and the board. As the CISO, you have the most influence and the biggest paycheck. You're sitting in board meetings, you're managing huge budgets, and you're making real, meaningful change. But with great power comes extreme responsibility. If there's a major security breach, all eyes are on you, and the blame often lands right at your feet. It's a role that demands a mastery of both tech and business. At the end of the day, this is the pinnacle. It's the top leadership role that so many people in this field work towards. It represents the absolute highest level of achievement and, compensation in the whole world of cybersecurity. Phew, okay, we've met our 5 main heroes. So the big question now is, which one are you? Let's take a second and figure out where your personality and what you like to do might fit best in this whole world of cyber defense. Let's just break it down nice and simple. If you're looking for a solid place to get your foot in the door, the analyst role is perfect. If you absolutely love tinkering and solving tricky puzzles, maybe you're a natural pen tester. Are you a big picture thinker? Security architect is your game. Do you thrive in chaos? Then you're probably an incident responder. And if you're a born leader, well, the CISO path is waiting for you. Feeling inspired? I hope so. No matter which path sounds right for you, every single hero's journey starts with that very first step. So, what does that actually look like in the world of cybersecurity? Here are your first 4 missions should you choose to accept them. Number 1, get certified. This shows everyone you know the basics. 2, build your own lab at home to practice. This is huge. It shows employers you're serious. 3, join online communities and learn from people who are already doing the job. And 4, think about starting in a general IT role to build a really strong foundation for your future. So as we wrap things up here, I want to leave you with this one thought. The digital world isn't going to protect itself. It needs guardians. It needs detectives, planners, and leaders. It needs heroes. The only question left is, what role will you play? That's a wrap for today's breakdown. Thanks for watching CyberSec Insights. Make sure to subscribe, stay sharp, and keep your defenses strong. Until next time, stay secure out there.